Alright, sup guys? How are you doing? Sup Neuros, ABC? I'm doing great, thank you. How are you guys doing? Alright, let's there's a few minutes before 4.6 Livestream actually go live, so we're just gonna sit and chill and talk for a bit. Around 7 minutes time, I'd say. Sup Kodak? What's your current time in your place? I think some of you guys are in the afternoon and some of you are actually later than me. It's like 7 PM here at my place. We are all very excited for Arlecchino. Yeah, I think we've been waiting for her for such a long time. I think it's worth it. Yeah, so obviously I haven't really looked into her kit because I don't look at leaks any further. But I know she's going to be a pretty powerful character. And so we're definitely going to look into her after, you know, the live stream and see what exactly in terms of her official stuff that she's going to do. And I'm probably going to make a video for it. Oh, it's 7 AM for you. Interesting. That's a good thing because the live stream isn't actually earlier for you, so that you don't really have to wake up too early to actually catch the live stream. Sup, Baka? How's everyone? Alright, I might just have to go ahead and do a splash out tier list. Man, Reno is such a lovely splash out. Ito's oversaturated. Interesting. Maybe, well, if you're into Ito, I think that's a win for you. Genshin Impact Dev enters top 15 largest private companies with 23 billion valuation. Man, look at how much we've already invested into Hoyoverse, guys. That's insane. Stubbly Tashi. You're not going for Arlecchino, does it excite you? Yeah, I mean, actually from what I heard, she's going to be a very tough character to play well. She might just become a very, very hard character to play around with, unless you have a very dedicated team for her. Okay. Oh yeah, I haven't even tried the cat event yet. I know it's cute. I might just have to go ahead and try it in later streams. Describe Genshin Impact in 2 or 3 words. It should be wholesome. I mean, I'm still having a bit of mixed feeling of Genshin Impact until this point. Man, if 4.6 don't have any kind of Dainsleif quests, guys, it's actually going to be pretty much a filler patch once again. Because otherwise, the only thing you get is most likely going to be Arlecchino, and I think what I heard is going to be a slightly small map expansion of Fontaine and between Chenyuville and the desert area. So hopefully it's not going to be once again a filler patches, because I'm already sick enough of patch 4.5 of literally nothing else to do. Apart from theory, and the event actually kind of sucks, so... Right. How's Osmanthus Wine going to describe Genshin Impact for you? Is Zhongli the only character for Genshin Impact? Oh, that looks pretty cool. Man, I wish we had these kind of magazines in my country, so that it's better for advertisement. Does 4.6 have Archon Quest? That's what I'd like to know too. So we'll just have to wait for like, you know, a few minutes before the live stream and we'll know. The pull for Arlec because you don't have any Pyro DPS. I see. Then Arlecchino is going to be perfect character for you. Yeah. She's probably going to be one of the best characters in the game. You want your Hydro Surgeon Fountain maxed out already? That's going to be a grind, right? Yeah, pretty much a grind. Well, that's my favorite character of which element tells about me. That's actually a pretty good question. Might want to dive deep into that. Oh, right. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. I mean, Ayaka without her hair tie is actually very good looking. Right? I sometimes wonder how Kushin would actually look if she didn't have her hair tied. Is it 7 yet? Oh, it's 3 minutes away from 7. Oh, now they have this. I think maybe the event, you know, the main story event of patch 4.6 should have something to do with Arlecchino and, you know, Lenny Lynette and Fremine, right? Otherwise, it would really make sense. Doing Chengdu Vale 100% in the back. As yeah, Chengdu Vale is still one of my favorite regions. So beautiful. Oh wow, right. Yeah, and that's I don't have a cat, so I can't do that, but it's cute. Do you guys have pet at home? I kind of want to have a dog, but I used to have a hamster at home. I used to have a lot of hamster at home, but they just went up and, you know, either run away from the cage that I have them in, or they just go ahead and die after a bit of time. So this guy is sad, which is why I don't really keep pet any further. Oh, you built a room for the kitties too. That's great. By the way, today's Sanjun's birthday, right? Oh, that was yesterday. Is it? Yay. Okay. We're almost there, guys. Alright, let's prepare. It's almost there. No pet? I see. Yeah. I mean, obviously, keeping pets resulting in you getting more works to do. But at the same time, it's just so fun. So I guess the double sides of everything that you want to do, so which is totally fine. Love to have one cat. Yeah, I used to love kitties so much when I was young, but my parents were like, no. Because they would never believe that I would be able to actually keep pets and have a, you know, and keep them clean. But either way, we're here. All right, let's have a look.
And its history has long faded into the mists of mythology and superstition. Legends tell of how before the birth of the court of Fontaine, there was an empire known as Remuria. Remurians believed their king Remus would bring eternal prosperity to the islands of the High Sea. However, the God King's seers prophesized discord.
The music's beautiful,
the
guys.
The empire will face the most utter destruction. And
okay.
This is Fortuna. Thus did the God King derive the primordial plan from the cycle of the 7 days and winds blowing over sea and land, and composed a splendorous symphony based upon it. He believed that the polities could escape fate's judgment and attain eternal paradise if they harmonized with his perfect symphony. But today, welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program!
What does that have to do with all the stories she just told us? Alright, let's have a look at the real trailer. Let's go.
Barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other,
Alright,
even
that's
cooperate.
Arlecchino. Let's go.
They
Yes.
enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual. After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Something has come up. And
Sino's
since it
back.
pertains to Cyrus and Sino, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan, shrouded in secrecy.
We all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord.
That's how I gained my power.
The old man's been putting the pressure
Okay.
on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some
New
sort of
enemies?
project.
Right?
Project
Dude, that
Station?
looks like Hercules.
Participating in the plan will lose a lot of members in the process.
I did not anticipate we would meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet,
That might be an Archon quest, guys.
will no longer carry out any special missions within.
Yes! Let's go, Arlecchino. Yes! Man, that sounds like a Honkai stereo music kind of type. Alright. That's a verse. Yes. Oh, that's a glimpse of Arlecchino.
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
A traitor. Sino was chosen, but he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels. The wisdom of hermeneutics.
Wait, who's
will be
that?
ours.
Who's that?
I want you to become the next king of the house.
That's... Oh, right. That's Arlecchino boss. Yes.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but
Wait,
doing
what?
so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
They're battling
Paint an
Arlecchino.
optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to
Alright,
remind
there's gonna
you,
be a
however,
twist here.
few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
I'll make sure it's drained
Dude.
of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to
Wait,
take along.
did she just transform herself into kind of like a
There
spider?
are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back
Okay,
down.
we're up
Don't
against
want to disobey
Arlecchino.
a word
Nice.
from Father.
So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Why does that burst of her look kind of like a character from Honkai Impact 3rd? It looks just a little bit like that. But now that it's like this, it's pretty much confirmed that we're gonna have an Archon quest in patch 4.6.
The voice of the female traveler Lumi.
So that's kind of nice.
Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program.
Yay! Welcome everyone!
Welcome!
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that everyone would agree that the House of the Hearth isn't an ordinary orphanage. But just in case you needed any convincing, we've invited their voice actors to share some information with us today.
Let's go!
Hey
yes!
everyone, my name is Erin Yvette.
Arlecchino's voice actor.
The father of
Oh, it's
the House of
Arlecchino.
the Hearth. You might also recall that she's a Fatui Harbinger known as the Knave. I'm so thrilled to have been invited to the special program.
Yeah.
Right?
Hi, folks. I'm Damon Mills, the voice of Linny, and he's also a member of the House of the Hearth.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And although he's not a member of the House of the Hearth, we've also brought the Harbinger of Laughter and Cheer, the one and only voice of Arataki Ito.
What up? It's me.
And he starts to beatbox on stream. There you go.
My bros, my guys, my dudes.
Is Ito going to be coming back in patch 4.6?
Are you excited to be here?
Vibes, vibes, vibes.
Vibes for days.
Right. He's going to get a lot of on-screen
without any
time.
further delay, let's start introducing the new content from version 4.6. I've heard that travelers will be experiencing new content related to the House of the Hearth in the upcoming version. Erin, why don't you give us a rundown on what sort of organization the House of the Hearth is?
Yes, it would be my pleasure. Based on the most recent intelligence reports,
Sure.
the House of the Hearth is a Fatui intelligence organization operated by the Knave.
No, I mean in the story event, Hitachi. I know he just came with Chiari.
And they receive an education in a variety of disciplines. Naturally, at the same time as it provides a home, the children also take on various responsibilities.
Okay, this sounds like everything that we already know from the game. Is there more news to hear?
Yes, everyone knows that the House of the Hearth is a rather complicated orphanage, and the Knave, the fourth harbinger of the Fatui, is still hiding many unsolved mysteries. So how about we start diving into all the new information that we have about
Let's
Arlecchino?
have a look at Arlecchino.
Yes, let's do
that
it.
we've been waiting for.
First, I want to hear it straight from y'all. What kind of person do you think the Knave is?
Oh no. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a lot
That's
of
a
pressure
good
right
question.
now. This is giving me all
I
sorts
still
of deja
don't know.
vu. I guess during the Fontaine Archon quest, I noticed that Arlecchino was really skilled at directing the conversation. Her way of speaking was incredibly refined and polite, but she was also incredibly intimidating. I mean, remember how Farina pretended not to recognize her and talked about having nightmares? I totally get where she was coming from.
I mean,
that's just an
most of the
outsider's point of
Harbinger.
view, right? What is the Knave like as a parent? I think Damon is probably the best person to answer that question. Okay, take it away.
Okay, you were hoping that I would be the weakest link?
Yeah.
Well, she's a very strict father.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Strict. All right. It sounds like she gives everyone an intimidating impression.
Yeah, but I think Arlecchino loves all of the house's children equally, and she would never treat them harshly for no reason. Though
Well, that's good to hear.
The kids feel a lot of pressure during her lessons and are often scared speechless by her stern attitude. It's probably for their own good. In an organization like the Fatui, these kids actually need to be more mature, tough, and patient than other children who are their age, you know?
Yeah, we kind of did just saw all of them fight. Yeah.
Who?
So there should be
hurt
some things that's
this
going to go
knave?
on.
I want to know. Why are they this way?
Okay, wait. Are you trying to say that she treats the kids like that because she was traumatized?
Ooh, okay. Now that's very sharp of you,
Oh, no.
but let's keep Arlecchino's secrets hidden for just a little bit longer.
Okay. I do have a question, though. Why did the children call her father?
Well, if you're curious about Arlecchino's past, then you'll have to find your answer in the game.
That's fair.
Her story quest, Ignis Purgatorius,
All
will
right,
be released with
yeah.
version 4.6. Now,
All
I
right,
don't want to
sometime with Arlecchino. I'll take that.
Too much about her quest, okay? But I do hope that travelers will be able to appreciate Arlecchino's unique charm after they've experienced
I
her
mean,
entire story.
yeah.
Yeah. Version
It'll be
4.6
it'll be
will also
interesting if we
introduce
could
a new
kind of see
feature,
her sweet
the
sides a
focused
little bit.
experience mode. Now, if you use the feature while playing Arlecchino's story quest, then it will minimize the number of times that you'll be interrupted by characters or quest locations being allocated to other quests. So hopefully this mode will help travelers have
Okay.
a better story experience, you know?
Nice.
That's right. And
I
in the
think
future,
it's
this
that's
function
an
will become
okay.
available for more and more
That's an
quests.
okay improvement.
Besides the
Yeah.
story quest, I'm also looking forward to hearing the Knave's voiceover lines because Erin's kind of awesome. We'll finally be able to hear what she thinks about the other Harbingers, too.
Yes, I selfishly also think that will be cool.
Yes.
So next, let's take a look at Arlecchino's elegant yet deadly fighting style.
Yeah. All right, there you go, Becca. Now you get to see her fighting side. Let's go.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't
Really?
promise you'll like what you see.
Why does he glitch around?
Transfixed.
That was her E skill, right? Yep. And then she holds a scythe. That matches her personality. There you go. And then she hovers around.
This is where you fall.
Okay, and the shush animation. Yeah. There you go. That shush animation. Yep.
Yes.
I don't know why she's
It's
glitching.
very
Yeah, that's
elegant.
actually interesting.
Like, that was a perfect descriptor. Like elegant but deadly. Like a a ballerina of death.
Right?
Yes.
What?
Everything she does is so effortless.
I know, right?
What about her that actually
All
makes
right,
a
well, if we're going
glitch?
to talk about Arlecchino's combat abilities, then we're gonna have to talk about the Bond of Life mechanic. You might have been a victim to it while you
And
were
she has a
fighting elite
chair.
Fatui operatives in Fontaine.
During idol
Still
animation.
remember what a Bond of Life is?
Okay.
Oh, wait, are you gonna be teaching us about her abilities? Guys, you're too loud. Pipe down.
I think that.
Sorry, let's listen
No,
to
that's
what
her
she has
weapon.
to say.
During her attack animation, I think she takes out
remember.
a
It's
scythe.
the red portion of the HP bar. When you have a Bond of Life active, it'll absorb any healing that your character receives. So they can't regain HP until the Bond of Life value has been healed.
Yeah.
Right?
Very good, student.
That's very good looking attack animation.
Has a bond of life greater than or equal to a certain percentage of her health bar, her normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to pyro damage.
Right, pyro
which
infuse.
can't be overridden by other elemental
Okay,
infusions.
so Hu
And
Tao
while she's
style.
in this state, her normal attacks will consume a portion of her current bond of life to deal more damage and reduce the remaining cooldown on her elemental skill.
Sure.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wait a second.
It's a lot.
So you're saying that she'll deal more damage with her normal attack when her bond of life is higher?
Put simply, yes.
Whoa. Wait a second.
Right, so it's kind of like the higher her bond of life is, the more damage she's gonna do.
A bond of life, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, otherwise she'd have to chase down enemies who can put a bond of life on her. Actually, that's
Right, so she needs to tag that bond of life to an enemy as
Her
well.
elemental skill. Arlecchino's skill doesn't just damage enemies, it also applies a blood debt directive to any enemy that it hits, which will damage them periodically. And when she uses a charged attack or her elemental burst, she'll absorb nearby blood debt directives. This also allows her to obtain a bond of life based on the number of directives that she absorbed. So don't worry, Max.
Oh, I was very concerned.
I know you were.
Okay,
Right.
Hold on. She can't regain HP until her bond of life is removed, right? So how does she stay in the fight?
Well, after dishing out damage, Arlecchino's elemental burst will reset the cooldown of her elemental skill and heal her based on her attack and her current bond of life.
Oh, okay.
Also, thanks to one of her talents,
Okay.
while Arlecchino is in combat, she gains bonus pyro damage, but also
Sure.
cannot be affected by any healing effects other than the healing provided by her burst.
Right.
Whoa.
So,
that
her
seems like
team
she's
is
as
not
ruthless
gonna
to
have any
herself as she
healer.
is to her enemies. Like she needs therapy.
Probably.
Bro, the only character that can sustain Arlecchino is herself. So her
right,
team doesn't
Arlecchino
need
even has
healer.
a special kind of movement whenever
So
she
even
uses
when you
her
have
charge
Bennett,
attack.
the only thing he
Ooh,
does.
that looks perfect for scaring her enemies.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
What?
And for putting some serious
She
pressure on them.
hovers around. How long is that? Dude, that's scary as hell. I understand why Farina is actually traumatized.
Do it. So exciting.
During the first
Why
phase of
Farina's
version
actually
4.6,
traumatized now.
Arlecchino, the knave, and Linny will both enjoy a drop rate boost.
Okay,
The
alright.
all-new
Well, that
5-star
makes
polearm
sense.
Crimson Moon semblance will also become available.
That's a
Also,
weapon.
The Wanderer and Baiju will return in the second phase, so be sure to keep an eye out.
Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so
Why?
amazing.
I'm still wondering
Okay,
why
so
Baiju's
Aaron and
having his
Damon, do
rerun
you have any
and
other news you'd
Farina
like to
hasn't.
share?
Actually, I do. Let's
They're
discuss
loving
the
Baiju
new
right now.
weekly boss.
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
We
she
were
looks
just
kind of
talking about how the
cool.
knave shows different faces to her family members and to outsiders, but in special circumstances, she will reveal another side.
I'm pretty sure
That's right.
most of the
Are you
Harbinger
ready
has other
to see
side that
a
we don't
new
know about.
knave?
So yeah.
I am ready!
Ready.
Alright, that's a side. And then she turns. Transform? Oh, that's just her attack animation during the first phase. Alright. That's the second phase? Oh wait. Yeah, that's the second phase. Right. Everything about her is gonna be pyro. That reminds me of Signora so much. That looks so cool though. Man. She's standing on her web. Okay, that's next. Cool, AoE attack. Sure. Dude, that looks a lot, yeah, as I mentioned, it looks a lot like a burst from a character in Honkai Impact 3rd. I forgot the character name.
Not even Linny and Fremine have seen this side of her before.
So the knave is accepting challenges.
You never feel better losing a 50-50? I understand, dude. Arlecchino is so cool.
Super
Koi
duper
need
dangerous.
Baiju. Good luck on getting Baiju, Koi.
More badass with twice.
They've said this boss will be the hardest of all boss. I mean, from her attack animation, I don't think it's that hard.
Other side. She'll appear normally at first.
I mean, unless she one-shots you.
Training lesson, waiting to counter your attacks.
Okay,
Yeah,
dude, the way she
seems like
moves
she'll
is just
dodge
so
all of
eerie.
our attacks like a phantom if we're out of her immediate
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
Lowly
it
a
feels like she's
phantom.
implying that we're all in the palm of her hand.
I mean, you guys know what her personality's like.
Right.
She doesn't want her children crying or running away from conflict.
It still looks a little bit
Instead,
slow.
She hopes that they'll be able to take the initiative.
I'm still getting like Raiden Shogun vibe
Is their own father.
from her attack
The outside
animation.
world will not show her
Right.
children mercy, so neither can she.
So that's gonna be her
afford to
second
too forgiving
phase.
to them. If you do not
Right,
repay the
AoE.
blood debt directives the knave applies to you, all
Right.
her attacks against you will be enhanced.
You have to
But
dodge that in time.
if
Okay,
you
so
manage to
from the
outkill
look of
the
that,
bond
she
life,
hits
the knave
really
will
hard.
reward you for
Right, so
repaying this
Lina
blood
just
debt, and
literally
your
died from
charged
an
attacks
attack.
against her will be enhanced.
Don't the
Okay, wait,
bones
I
on
think
her
I think I
back
missed
look
that.
like spiders?
yes, that's it.
like it.
Oh my gosh, it's like she has total control of her prey while she watches them struggle and closes the distance.
Sure.
Ugh, it's kind of creepy being the hunted one for once.
All right, so we're gonna dodge that,
Oh, okay. I think we should stop.
and then try to dodge that. Oh,
Let's leave some space for everyone.
You
to
can iframe
experience
that
the
dodge
challenge
as
for
well.
themselves.
Wait, so I know that many travelers.
I mean, yeah, I
will be
don't think it's
wondering
actually
about
that hard for now, unless she
Today's
one-shots
boss
you.
form is
Basically,
tied
that's
to
the only
story
thing that's gonna make her hard.
Normally, players would have to
Otherwise, I
progress
feel
the
her
story
attack animation is a little bit
in order to
slow.
participate in the challenge.
But it's still pretty cool,
But
right?
now we
Like,
have a
how
quick
she
challenge
transformed and her
feature for
attack
weekly
animation looks so
crown domain
good.
bosses.
Yeah.
So good.
As long as travelers are adventure rank 40 or higher, they'll be able to challenge her directly by going to the adventurer handbook, going to the
Think of her back
domains
looks
tab,
like one
selecting
Wiggly likes a
Trounce domains,
copycat.
and pressing quick challenge.
Oh, that's cool. It's a nice little shortcut to the battle.
Yeah. Oh
The
my
FPS
gosh,
gonna
I'm
be
looking
at
forward to
20?
that.
Oh my
That
God.
is really valuable information to have.
I mean, if you're
And it also
if you're
looks like it's my turn to deliver some
either
news.
your
Two
mobile
new
PC
artifact
can
sets will
handle
become available in version 4.6.
Raiden Shogun, I think you'll be
Fragment
fine.
Of harmonic whimsy and
Okay, so
unfinished
that's the new
reverie.
artifacts.
Travelers who
Are they going to
interested
give
in
us
them should stay tuned
information
for
on the
more
artifacts?
information.
Oh, okay, so not on stream.
Oh, you're finished. Okay, wait.
I actually don't know about these artifacts.
It wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, give us more.
Okay, I actually do have other news to share.
Ooh.
Yes. In version 4.6, Sumeru City will be experiencing an unsolved mystery. Ooh.
And for some reason,
Okay,
Cyno's
so
gotten mixed
Cyno's
up in
going to go.
Hey, how did you know about that?
His picture is right there.
Oh, right. Oops. Well, Sino wanted to investigate personally because someone involved in the case has a very unique identity, and the two of them share a close
Right.
connection.
Yeah, that was a character. I don't know if it's an NPC or a character
Right,
that
is
we
this the
saw
case
that
where we
was
get to
facing
use
off
the
against
violence if the
Sino.
situation gets too complicated?
So that's interesting.
These are all very good guesses, but I'll offer you one clue that you probably wouldn't be able to guess otherwise.
That's him.
A mysterious youngster with connections to the mystery will make his debut.
That
during
looks
the
like
case.
Dia's brother.
And Sino's friends are
Bro.
not just freeloaders who only show up for food.
Why did he looks so alike Dia?
And Kave will all come to support him.
If I remember correctly, Dia eyes will.
So yeah, if you want to know more
Wait,
about
I
what
don't
happens in
think
this
Dia's
case, then be
eyes
sure to
will
check
green,
out Sino's
but for
second
some
story
reason
quest,
he looks so
Lupus
much like
Arias
Dia.
Act 2. Travelers can venture to Sumeru and investigate the secrets lurking underneath the sand.
All right.
In due time, of course.
Sarah, you totally delivered. That was great news. Speaking of great news, I think Damon also has some important information to share.
Wait.
Really?
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. What are we waiting for? We've just presented too much information too quickly. Can we take a break, please? So we can
Right,
digest
so that's
it?
gonna be you guys' first code.
Please.
He can't keep getting away
I
with
always
this.
do, though.
That's gonna be your first code.
No, Damon, you're right.
I know.
Let's check out the first redemption code before we continue introducing the new content.
Right, guys, time to claim that.
That was amazing. That's what I thought.
Dude, that's an eerie music. Is that the boss theme of Arlecchino? That's gonna be so cool. That's so cool. Don't know how Genshin's still a free game. I mean, technically speaking, it's not. And it's still yes at the same time. Right? Genshin Impact is one of the top gacha game in terms of revenue making, right? So free games, you know, quote unquote, is, you know, working out. So yeah. Is it a new character? I mean, from how much he was designed, I feel like he is going to be a new character. He doesn't look like an NPC.
Hey, welcome back, everyone.
All right, new area. Let's go.
We've already told you the story of Arlecchino and the House of the Hearth. So,
Is that Melusine City underwater?
The story of Remuria, which you saw in the beginning of the program.
How you pronounce that? Remuria?
Yes, you did such a good job. Encore.
He has blue eyes with yellow and black pupils. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense.
Travelers will get to visit the village of Petrichor.
There you go. That's a little island in the middle of Fontaine and Chenyuville
Guess this
and
is
Sumeru
where I'm supposed
Desert.
to really confidently say totally, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, now that you've mentioned it, there's definitely more to this village than meets the eye, right?
Yeah, I think we're focused on the wrong thing here.
I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Remuria's remains lay at rest. So, how big was such a glorious and prosperous nation?
Is that a primordial will?
Now that you say that, I mean, this little town looks a whole lot bigger.
Now that's a neat trick. Anyway, this is where we'll meet a talking cat. With its guidance, we will be able to see the
Whoa.
civilization that vanished.
There are lots of cat-related stuff
Oh my gosh, that's
nowadays.
Anything for a talking cat?
As Aaron mentioned at the beginning of the program, King Remus composed a symphony, one with wondrous power that grants the wishes of the human souls dwelling within.
Yes, I'm getting it. I'm
Sure.
getting it. I don't
You're
get it.
so not getting it.
There's going to be a world
I will
quest.
explain it in a few words, so you'll just have to
I don't
learn
think
about the
Archon
symphony
Quest
by
is going to be
going on an
touching this place
adventure
too
with
much.
this little cat. I'll avoid spoiling the
So guys,
adventure
apart from
itself,
the
but
Archon
you'll
quest, you
arrive
guys are
at
going to
the
be having a
Remuria
big
ruins
world
with
quest.
the cat. The kingdom's
Another one.
remnants slumber in the depths where the sunlight can't reach.
Why
Only
is
the
nobody
dragon
mentioning about that primordial will? It's literally
So
right
You'll be
there.
able to obtain powers relating to the symphony, which will help you explore the lost realm of Remuria. You'll be able to pause the melody within the realm of this ancient civilization. You can also unseal time in places where it stopped.
That looks so cool though, those flying grimoire.
Interact with specific objects in the ruins. You know, that might be useful for solving puzzles during your adventure.
So cool. I mean, dude, Mona's gonna love this place.
Statue sits in a recess of
If
the
it's got
fated
some
castle,
good-
silently proclaiming the
good
immortality
books.
and glory of a great civilization. It awaits a warrior who would dare challenge the majesty of the ancient ruler.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
This is going to be the boss that we have to
Statue of
challenge
Marble
to
Brush
get
will soon be coming
Arlecchino's
as a boss. You can
material.
earn all sorts of materials if you manage to beat it in a challenge.
I'm so hyped for it.
Of course we're gonna beat it. No boss in Genshin Overworld is just so hard that we can't do
That
it.
was great, Damon. Wait, but real quick question. How do we even get to such a remote little island?
That is a great question.
Okay, cool
Travelers
attack
who
animation.
have already completed the third act of the Archon quest, Song of the Dragon and Freedom, will automatically unlock a teleport waypoint in the village of Petrichor. Hopefully this helps travelers with exploring the new area.
I've heard that this feature will return for many new areas in the future.
The music is
So cool.
once again
All right,
shaping up to be very
information that we have
nice,
about Fontaine for now.
which is really lovely.
And now, outside of the region,
Event?
It seems like a new style of rock and roll is getting popular in
Okay,
Inazuma.
Sinyon and Ito, is it?
All right, let's all
Sinya's
take a
back
short
for sure.
break
Rock and
before we
roll is
get
going to be
into the
Sinya.
next section. Take a look at today's second redemption code.
Wow, that was like 5.
Right.
We just had it 5 minutes ago. Okay, guys, the second redemption code. Here it is. New music for the underwater region of Remuria. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that region actually. No, it's not actually a region. It's actually just a place. It feels just like Atlantis here in the outside world. Pretty cool name though, I would say. I mean, most of the time I'm actually just looking forward to the Archon quest the most, which is really, really cool. So that's going to be a fun thing to be looking forward to in patch 4.6. Hopefully the main story event of this patch is going to be fun too. Because the potion event of last patch, 4.5, was just so dull that literally there was nothing going on in patch 4.5.
Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, hey, wait, that's him.
Okay.
3
I
Goros
hear
as
that
well.
a musical tour is coming to Inazuma, and the organizer is none other than Arataki Ito himself. Max, would you
There's
like to tell us
no
more about
way
it?
you're gonna have rock and roll without Sinyan,
Absolute
right?
Pleasure, compadre.
No
so, I got a
way.
question. Does everyone still remember Dvorak?
Of course.
Yarmiya's
he
gonna be back.
participated in
Yarmika's
last
here
year's
too.
Mansion
That's
Rising, right?
interesting.
That's right, yeah.
Both Hu Tao and Shinya
I mean,
performed there.
And
I
this
mean, yeah,
time,
sure.
It's an epic tour for the ages.
Oh my
organized by
God,
none other
please.
than Ito and Dvorak.
Please have
Gosh, and even
Goro.
the concert name sounds really epic.
Oh yeah. No, the way he
Man,
says,
the interaction between Yarmiko and Goro is just so golden.
Force of awesomeness really gives out the feeling
That's
of
just
rock and roll.
that I
The theme
literally
of this
just sit
concert
there and
is
read it
about
multiple
life.
times every single time.
Specifically, it's about a brave puppy who saved the lives
4.5's
of
mid?
countless other creatures on the battlefield.
That's actually so high, Litachi.
So cute.
4.5 is like one of the worst
I'm really
patch
looking
in
forward
Genshin
to it.
history.
Yeah, me too. I really hope the Music Festival of Life will inspire everyone to unleash their own rock and roll spirit.
Yeah, Hazel's back there
And
too.
I'll let you
He
in
has
on a little
little
secret.
screen time.
Ito
Hazel has
himself
very
will
little screen
personally
time.
be performing on the big stage.
What? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it will be. And here's more exclusive news for you. Dvorak will be giving away a brand new musical
Trumpet.
instrument to our travelers called the Nightwind Horn.
Oh, a horn.
So if you
Okay,
enjoy playing
it
music
looks
in real
interesting.
life,
Yeah, it looks
or
good looking.
especially
Yeah.
if you enjoy playing music in the game, be sure to check it out.
I'm looking forward to seeing more amazing performances from all the great musicians out there.
Yeah.
Are you now? Well, since you're so excited
Genshin
about
music,
it, the festival,
like Genshin
why
get
don't you help launch the
Genshin is actually adding in, I think, almost enough instrument that they can actually make a whole orchestra inside the game.
Number 1.
Oh, nice. I like this
Extreme
kind of game.
Carnival Ensemble. We
All
can
right, I
practice
like
getting
this
into
kind of
the
games.
flow with
Yeah.
some rhythm games
I like the
while
rhythm
stage is
games.
still
It's
coming
fun.
together.
Plus, we get to listen to
really
pretty nice track.
Yeah, they really are. And the second task is called the Trillion Trinket Trawl. Say that 3 times fast. The Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl. I did it. We can't have a rockin' music festival without a rockin'
Oh,
venue.
tongue
So,
twisters.
travelers will be helping Dvorak spruce it up with his list of items.
It's a piece of cake, right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna go
And
around
lastly,
collecting items, are we?
have
No
the
freaking
meeting
way.
of melodies. Can't have a party without adoring fans, so we gotta invite fellow music lovers to come jam with us.
Okay.
After listening to their tunes, we can restore the missing music notes.
Okay.
Oh, so we'll be able to hear them sing. That is super exciting.
Yeah.
Yes,
This
that's
is
the point.
this is a
Music
whole
gets you
music
pumped.
patch.
And after we've rocked out to the pure spirit of music awesomeness and
Yeah, Genshin's gonna have a whole band
we'll be dancing to a tense
inside the
and
game.
thrilling tune.
Hold up. What do you mean by tense and thrilling?
Does it mean anything if I say Windtrace, Seekers and Strategy?
Windtrace
has
is
finally
back.
arrived?
Yes.
I love Windtrace. And yeah, it can get a little tense at times.
Well, the new name
It's
implies
back,
that the game
at
has undergone
least.
some mechanics changes.
I wish we could have
Yeah, you're
co-op
correct.
in
That's very
Windtrace.
intuitive of you. Yeah, you'll be playing hide and seek as rebels and hunters, just like before.
Man,
but
like
there are a few
like
new
one
rules.
downside to
Yeah,
Windtrace,
when rebels
if
are
I
captured
remember
for the first
correctly,
time,
can we
they'll
actually
be
play
exiled to the
co-op?
surveillance zone for a
Rather
short
than the
period of time.
random,
Now,
you know,
they will
matchup?
be automatically
Because random
freed after
matchup
their timeout,
sucks,
but
right?
also their friends can
You
try to
wanna
help
play
them escape
Windtrace
the
with
zone
your
early.
friend.
But if you get sent to jail twice, you're
It
permanently
would be kind of
deleted from the
stupid
game.
if they didn't actually let us
Does
to
sound
actually.
tense and thrilling.
You can play co-op? Oh,
That's
nice.
not
I
all.
actually forgot
Oh,
about
no,
that.
Each round will have 6
Yeah, it
signaling
would have been so
devices, which will
stupid if we
prevent
couldn't play
nearby
co-op.
rebels from disguising or concealing
Yeah, I mean,
themselves.
luckily.
The
So
rebels'
we'll,
goal
I
is
think
to
we'll have a
repair these
Windtrace whole
devices
event on the
while
server.
also
That's gonna be
avoiding
so fun,
capture.
guys.
Once they repair 4
Yeah,
devices,
Windtrace is like
they win
literally
match.
the whole,
Oh, and rebels can work together
the only
to repair these
literally
devices.
co-op
And hunters will
gameplay
either
you
need
can
to
do in
prevent the
Genshin
rebels from
Impact.
repairing the signaling devices, or they can simply eliminate their opponents.
Yeah, we're gonna host it
Team
again.
up with friends,
Yeah, we're
then
gonna host it
watching
again
these
this time.
games should be a blast.
She gets it. She gets it. But the next part is even more thrilling. When rebels are fixing a signaling device, the device being repaired will enter the high-speed signaling state. What does it mean? It means it'll give off a light visible by every player in the area. In fact, the device will even be marked on the minimap.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay. So that means that repairing the devices will expose your location. Oh my gosh. It's these sort of unexpected risks that can be the most nerve-wracking. This is going to be super interesting to play.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And in another event, travelers will receive a rather strange commission.
What do you mean, rather
What's that hat?
strange?
What I mean is, there's a chef who's famous for using unusual ingredients, and he wants to make
Shanley?
friends with a pyro regisvine.
Huh?
Oh yeah, and not just a pyro
Sure.
regisvine, he also wants to befriend a primo geovician, and a jade plume terror shroom, and the millennial pearl seahorse.
Sure.
Huh?
Okay,
You
so
guys heard
what's
me
the plan?
first time. Yeah, I thought you would react this way.
What's your
Anyway,
plan?
A chef recently returned from a trip to Natlan.
Alright, so he mentions about Natlands as well, so we might be able to get some more info about Natlan during this
You
event.
know, just like how people from Natlan have Saurian companions.
That makes sense. Kind of. Wait, did you say that he came back from Natlan?
Listen, Damon. If you want to know the
Okay,
details, go check out the event when the version is live, all right?
Sure.
But for now, it's time for me to introduce the gameplay.
Okay, all right.
Sure.
All right, you got it.
You got
In
it.
this challenge, you can adjust the difficulty and your negotiation strategies. If you've got the guts, then you can take on fearless difficulty. You can also talk to Ranjit to adjust the number of negotiation
Okay.
strategies.
Alright.
So if you reduce them, it amps up the challenge difficulty, giving you the perfect opportunity to test your skills.
Is there going to be co-op
Both
as well?
Active strategies and long-term
Boss
strategies are available.
boss event
You
for
can trigger
co-op is
active
actually pretty
strategies at
fun.
will. However, your opponent's HP and level will change depending on the number of strategies that you've picked.
Okay.
So you've got to choose your favorite strategies to come out on top. Play to your strengths.
Wow.
Noted.
And moving on, travelers should be
Right.
familiar with our next
Vibro
event,
crystal application.
Vibro crystal applications.
Is that going to be another combat
Seems
event,
like
was
The
it?
event involves connecting different vibrating crystals in order to generate different effects.
Aaron, I am so impressed by how intuitive you are.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. That means
That is
so much
incredible.
coming from you.
Yeah, well, I meant it. Each round requires 2 teams. Before each battle, you can set up Vibro Crystal Harmonics plans for each of your teams. This will allow you
Right.
to receive different combat buffs when you combine transmitter crystals and receiver crystals.
Yes.
Basically, the transmitter crystal decides the trigger condition, while the receiver crystal determines the buff that your team gets as a result. By connecting them in different combinations, you can create varying harmonic effects. It's your custom buff plan.
Right.
Spot on, Sarah Miller Cruz.
Yep.
And you gain a harmonic point for each time that you trigger a harmonic effect. You
Okay.
get even more combat bonuses if you accumulate enough harmonic points. Each challenge will have different trial characters, so you can choose the harmonic buff that works best for your team setup. Be sure to maximize
2
your points
events
if you
rerun.
want to exchange them for rewards.
I mean, mostly side.
Also,
Yeah,
the
right.
Genius Invocation TCG event, the Forge Realms Temper, will be returning in version 4.6.
Okay, more
The heated
TCG.
battle mode
I haven't
will
touched
also receive
TCG
an
for
update,
so long.
Don't miss out, duelists.
When are we going to have new information
And there's gonna
on the
be an
end game?
Overflowing mastery event, so you can more easily.
When
train
are they
up the
planning to
characters
add new
who need
end
the
game,
extra
bro?
boost.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Max. You just did an
You better
amazing
mention
job.
something about
Amazing
endgame
job.
at the end of this live stream.
And since you
Please.
introduced so many events in one go,
Please. More endgame, please.
You know what? Yes, you agree?
I was gonna say, I agree.
too.
I agree. So how about now, let's check out the
last redemption code.
Right. Also, hopefully we get some good quality of life update. Dude, this music reminds me of the Golden Archipelago so much.
Welcome back, everyone.
All right,
Next up,
avatar
we're
system
presenting some information
optimization.
about improvements for different in-game systems.
Nice.
First off, we have some updates for the Serenity Pot, such as the Quick Obtain feature. Instead of having to navigate a bunch of menus, you can use this feature
Hopefully
to
they
put
add
all
more
missing
weight
furnishings into a queue
that is
where you can
allowed
use
in
one
the
click to
Serenity Pod.
purchase
I think that's the
any
most
missing
important
components
stuff
and
of the
then
Serenity
your
Pod, right?
desired piece.
So that you can actually add more items into your Serenity Pod.
So convenient, so convenient. The avatar system will also be updated, so you'll be able to use more portraits of your familiar friends as your profile display.
Sure, so they're adding
Oh,
NPCs.
that mask is Hanachiru Sato, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's Arama,
You bet.
and the Thunderbird, and Rue, and more. This is amazing.
So many more. I'm sure lots of travelers like them. Treasure
Sure.
compasses have also been updated. Its markers will be displayed on both the large map and the mini map. The compasses will also include information about different map layers.
Okay.
Way more intuitive.
Mm-hmm. It's time to eradicate all the maps with 99% exploration progress.
Heck yeah!
What's stopping you from getting 100%?
Now that we've gone over some updates to the game systems, it's time to talk about some Genshin Impact soundtrack news.
Nothing about Genshin Endgame. Oh
Genshin Impact's third
no.
Fontaine OST, Cantus Aeternus, will debut during version 4.6. This album features original music created by the Hoyo Mix team for the new region of Fontaine and related content.
Ooh, yeah.
Music is my favorite.
So hyped.
Oh no, y'all! It looks like there's nothing left for us to present.
Yes.
I know.
There are something else you want to talk about. The end game, please.
Say it's not so.
Is there anything else that y'all would like to share with all the travelers who are watching?
Yes.
What? We need to have an answer right now in this moment?
The what?
It's okay. You've got
Now.
this. You've got this.
Okay. I'll make
go.
it easy and just be very selfish and say that I'm just so incredibly
Now the
excited
reason
for
why we're
Arlecchino.
hoping for endgame Baka is because
We
they've
did a
kind
lot
of
work
mentioned a
with
new
her. I think
endgame
she's really cool, and I
in
can't
the
wait for
developer
everyone else to see
discussion,
how cool she
which is why we're hoping for some kind of
So
new
freaking
endgame
cool, and
teased
I love the whole quest and everything
in
secret
this
that I can't
live
talk about
stream.
right now. But
That's the whole
I am
point.
also really excited for that and Linny's involvement in said things, and that's all I'm gonna say right now, guys.
It's so hard to talk about this without spoiling anything, but I'm
know.
so excited for you guys to experience this concert. It is so good, and all I can
I mean,
say
I think
is
it's
that
kind
I
of
had more
funny
fun
that
recording
Arlecchino
for
is right
this,
next to
part
Lenny.
of Genshin Impact
You know, in
than
terms
I
of
have in a
lore-wise,
long
it
time
makes
before.
sense. But in terms of meta-wise and pooling
I'm
value-wise,
excited for all of those things
it's
too.
it's
and I'm
a
also
it's a
really
bad
pumped
banner
the
for
Windtrace
Lenny to
Festival
be in because
I love it
Lenny is
so much.
such a good
And
character
it sounds like there's a ton of
that he
awesome
shouldn't
things
really
coming
be
in version
next to
4.6, so I
Arlecchino,
hope everyone's excited.
Yes, I am.
right?
Yay!
So
Wow, okay.
it could have been
I
better
have to
if
say,
Wander's there, and it also
fun
makes sense because they're
being here
both,
with you
you
guys.
know,
So
Glad I got to be
Batui
here.
Harbinger
Such a great time.
at some point.
So thanks for being here, and I think that's all we've got for
And
this program.
Baishu getting
We
his
will see you all
rerun
in
this
game.
early is just doesn't make sense.
See you later.
Love you.
Baishu getting this rerun this early doesn't make any freaking sense. So ban is just weird at this point. So right, so after watching the live stream, how many of you is going to be going for Arlecchino? I mean, obviously I'll be going for her and testing out everything. Sethos. Okay. Alright, so this is definitely going to be a new Sumeru character. Man, he looks so much like Dia. What the hell? Why did he has for some wait? Now that I look at it, he doesn't actually look that much like Dia, but he has a wait, Kole? No, Kole doesn't have wait, which character has green eyes again? Which character has green eyes again? So okay, so Bennett Nahida. Bennett. Yeah. Maybe he's Bennett's long lost brother. Who knows? Oh yeah, Lisa also has green eyes. Right, Kirara's also has green eyes, but yeah, alright, so he kind of does look like Bennett. Which element is he going to be? I don't know, maybe Electro? Maybe not, but he's gonna be a 4-star character. For some reason, I just kind of know it. His design doesn't entirely looks like 5-star. Sup, Arrow? So most likely he's gonna be a 4-star. Maybe Electro. But from the look of it, yeah, it's so hard to guess at this point. Geo or Electro? Yeah, it's gonna be hard for him to be Geo. Just kind of like my intuition is saying it. But he might be an Electro character. How many male Electro characters have we got? Wait, have we got a male Electro? So Sino is 1. Other than that, that's Razor. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't realize, dude, they're in black actually looks kind of cool. Dude, man, I'll sim so hard for, you know, black outfit Kuching. Dude, black outfit Kuching looks so good. I didn't know about this artwork. That actually looks so sexy, oh my god. Yeah. Dude, Razor in a black outfit? This guy's a 5-star character if he is in this outfit. Excuse me? It looks so good. Electro Outers, yeah. Subjean. And Fischl, yeah, Fischl looks sexy as always. My goodness. Yeah. Right. A lot of new stuff in this live stream though, but obviously the one I'm looking forward to the most is literally, you know, 4.6 story event. Are we gonna get to meet Farina, please? We know that we're gonna meet Novelet. Am I gonna go for the father? Obviously I will. She's too much of an important character for me not to pull, right? Right? Because you know, I need to make content for her too. Thanks for the subscribe. What's a gun event? That is spicy. Summers is almost here. Are we gonna have a water gun event? If we did literally have a water gun event, we might be seeing some, you know, new outfit for the character. That's actually spicy, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. No. Hoyoverse don't want to get in trouble, so I don't think, you know, swimsuit is gonna be happening in Genshin Impact. I think swimsuit was actually available in Honkai Impact 3rd. But well, hopefully. Oh no. No way, wait, this is a little bit like the hangout event. This is a little bit similar to the hangout event, right? But dude, we're not gonna sit there patting our character for the whole night, right? Hell yeah, I will. I'm gonna do that the whole night for Kuching. Holy crap. But that was really fun. My goodness. Yeah, dude, the banner is so weird. I still don't understand the banner. It should have been Wanderer and Arlecchino because Linny pulling value is still high, guys. If you guys didn't know, Linny is a very good character. Right, so if in certain situation, Linny's speed of taking out the Abyss might be very, very fast because it's new gameplay. And his Constellation scaling is very, very good. That he's still a very valuable character, right? His pooling value is still very high if you're playing for the meta, right? And especially if you guys are into speedrun and stuff, nuke gameplay, Linny is a very, very good character. Right. Yeah, so that makes sense. If it's onto the weapon banner phase, then sure. Right? The weapon banner is going to be very good on the first phase. That is true. Because Linny Bow is very good. Very good for Linny's bow. Oh man, now you guys are tempting me to go for the weapon banner. Oh, I don't think I have that much primo gems to go for the weapon banner at this point, but Arlecchino weapon is going to be rather important for her. Though if you do have the Homa, I think it will still work for Arlecchino. Therefore, I don't think Arlecchino weapon is technically going to be that important for her. Even though it's still very good. I think most of you guys have Homa on your account. If you have Hu Tao, most likely you have Homa. So if you're pulling for Arlecchino, you might actually just go ahead, save your weapon pool, and then give Homa to Arlecchino. Do you think Arlecchino Hu Tao is similar to their skill? That's actually right. That's a good question that I also want to look into myself. I'll probably make a whole video about that. Comparing Arlecchino and Hu Tao, because it's actually kind of makes sense to compare this two character. Right, because how they play is just so similar to each other. They're both on-field hyper carry. Arlecchino on-field time might actually be double to Hu Tao. So Hu Tao has like 9 seconds of on-field time, while Arlecchino has around 16 to 18 seconds. So, and I believe her gameplay is going to be a lot more tougher than Hu Tao, because she doesn't have healing capabilities. Right? No other character on your team has the ability to heal her, apart from herself. Right? Then it's either going to be you using a shield, or you're going to be very good at iframing and take out a shield in order to maximize her damage output. Right? So because if you're going to be having Zhongli, you're most likely not going to be having Kazuha. Right? Right? That's true, right? If you're not going to be having Zhongli, you're going to switch out Kazuha into that place. So it's either your survivability, or you're going to be having more damage output. You know, in the risk of, you know, having Arlecchino getting one shot by higher bosses enemy, especially, you know, in this specific abyss, which you have that dancing robot that literally, you know, one shots you. Even if I think she's going to be having, her talent has the ability to enhance her elemental resistance, but that's still not going to save her from being one shot by, you know, higher damaging enemies. Yeah, she's probably most likely based on attack, right? Her scaling, I can't really go too much into her scaling at this point in time because it's not official, but I can make some, you know, random guesses. Arlecchino will replay 2000 C1. At this point in time, I can't be for certain, but I feel that Hu Tao C1 is just still a very good character. An easier character for you to play than Arlecchino. So most likely Hu Tao C1 is still going to be better. In terms of, you know, both ease of gameplay and damage output. Right? Because we all know C1 Hu Tao is just such a good character because of that infinite charge attack spamming ability, right? And Arlecchino is still going to be there. We need to look more into her. Obviously, I'm going to make a video about that. So definitely I need to do a little bit more research on Arlecchino before I can make the final, you know, talking about her. So I'll do a little bit more and make a whole video about that. Yeah, but either way, she's a very spicy character. Very good looking animation as well. That whole thing about her glitching, I don't know why she actually glitches so much. She actually has to do some lore about Arlecchino, so we'll have to look forward to that. Right, second phase, yeah, absolutely rerun. Baiju is a very important character, guys. He's still a very important character if you're lacking in healing, right? Whole team healing. Even though, right, Yao Yao is similar to him, but the one thing that Baiju has on top of Yao Yao is he has whole team healing, and he's going to be a very much more important character on a Furina team than a Yao Yao, right? Because Yao Yao only heals your on-field character with her E skill. You have to switch into her during her burst for whole team healing. So Baiju is going to be slightly more important if you have Primo Gems for him. He still has his value, but like, yeah. You have 2 greens donut. Why? Oh my god. What? What were you trying to pull to get 2 green donuts? Oh, I feel sorry for you. I mean, at the end of the day, the shade, I forgot the weapon name, but the donut, the jade donut isn't too bad compared to, you know, Kokomi's donut, but... Oh right, that was literally Furina's weapon. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. Did you get Furina's weapon at the end? You must have gotten Furina's weapon, otherwise that's a loss. You lost your 50-50 today, so I'm going for Arlecchino. I see, that's great. Okay, yeah, that's great, that's great. My goodness. Yeah. That's huge though. But your weapon aren't actually too bad, right? So I think it's fine, but like having 2 donut at the end of the day, you're not going to be like you're not going to be using that too much. So right, so was there anything else on the live stream that we needed to discuss? By the way, guys, remember to grab your redemption code. You got 2 freedoms, 1, and then finally new black weapon. Dude, you're going a lot for weapon banners. I mean, they are good. These 2 weapon banners are actually pretty good, so... Shanha, Nilou, okay. Right, so Furina most likely is going to come back next patch. Right? Furina is definitely good. She has to be next patch. Otherwise, it's been way too long without an Archon rerun. You know, the new Archon reruns, basically, right? So that's 1. Shanha and Ganyu both being back next patch is going to be quite insane. But it definitely would make sense. I mean, if Nilou were to be back next patch alongside with Furina, that's going to be golden. Right, especially for the weapon banner, guys. Right, now, here's the importance of Nilou and Furina on the same banner phase, because the thing is, her weapon banner, Nilou, the key, is actually so good for Furina that sometimes the key actually outshines her signature. So, Nilou and Furina being right next to each other is just so good. Especially with Nilou Bloom team, it's so perfect, right? Nilou with Furina on her Bloom team is just so important. Very important. Oh yeah, we don't know about Chronicle banner. Right, now that you mentioned it. So if that's the case, Chronicle banner is not going to get a reset. Definitely, not next patch. We'll have to wait for 4.7 Chronicle banner reset. Still not able to get CRR 12? Oh, you're able to clear floor 12. I see. Well, I mean, as long as you keep on investing into your team. I mean, yeah, bro, get Furina, some of the better character, right? You have Nouvelet on this banner. Get him. Right? Get Nouvelet and get Furina, right? That's 1 face banner for you already. Nouvelet is just too good to pass out at this point, right? And then there you go. Next patch, Arlecchino. Pull those character who's like on the top of the tier list, and then you have no problem clearing the Abyss. Right, you got Nouvelet and you have Furina. Yeah, there you go. Right, so that's 1 phase. The only thing you need to care about is like the 2nd phase. That's it. Right? And if you're lacking DPS, get Arlecchino, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be having 2 powerful team on 2 of the phases. Ayaka free team can't handle the Abyss nowadays, unless you have Shanha. Because Ayaka free team is just so, like, it's just falling off, that generally Hyper Bloom is going to be outshining Ayaka freeze most of the time. Unless you have a very, very invested Ayaka team. Very invested. Otherwise, it's very hard to compete in the Abyss. It's just so, you know, I feel sorry so much for Ayaka and, you know, free team. Right? It's like, because I love free team so much, since I have a Shanha, but it's even when I have a C3 Shanha, they still can't keep up to generally Hyper Bloom team. Oh, Cloran is next patch. Yeah. Right. Right. Cloran's gonna be next patch. Most likely, obviously, we're still guessing at this point in time, right? But most likely, Cloran is gonna be next patch. So it's either gonna be like both Shanghai and Ganyu coming back, or it's gonna be also Nilou. Either that, or they're gonna be saving Nilou for a summer patch. Because if they're gonna be having Shanghai back, they have to have Ganyu, otherwise it doesn't make any freaking sense. And by the way, now that you guys mentioned that, Shanghai and Ganyu just literally had their outfit during the Lantern Rite event, and they're not even back. Yeah. Oh my god, now that... Oh, I forgot about that. Ganyu outfit, holy shit. Oh god. Excuse me, Hoyoverse, what were you cooking? When you gave out Ganyu outfit and Shenhe outfit, and until now those two characters aren't even back, I feel sorry for the player who wanted Shenhe and Ganyu and got their outfit, still having to wait until now to not experience their outfit. My god. Yeah, that's just sad. Man, if Ganyu and Shenhe are not back next patch, I feel even more sorry for those who got the outfit and don't have the character. Oh no. Predicting 4.6 live Primo Champs, I'll have it most likely by tomorrow. Yeah. Most likely by tomorrow. But from my prediction right now, I think you guys should have around... From my experience, I'd say around 8 to 9k free Primo Gems. Because you do have the new, you know, even though small, you do have a new region expansion. But I don't think that's going to give you that much. Also, you do have the new world quest, right? You're going to be having the new Archon quest too. So I'd say around 9k. I say around 9k free Primo Gems at this point. But I'll make a full calculation. You know, by tomorrow. Cloran, new 4-star. Oh, are we gonna get a new 4-star? I mean, it's... Who knows? You know, the new character that we see that's next to Sino might be the next 4-star of patch 4.7. Right? So yeah, Siege Queen is nowhere to be found at this point in time. But like, if Siege Queen turns out to be a Hydro healer, that's going to be a bit sad for her. It's going to be so hard for her to compete at this point in time because we've got so many Hydro characters. And the most important thing is that most of the Hydro characters are so freaking good. Most of them, right? Not all of them, but most of them are so good. That Siege Queen is going to have a tough time fitting in if she's a Hydro character. Right? It's going to be a bit of a tough time. So that's the thing with that. Yeah, but Alhaitham ain't going to be coming back. Might be a summer patch. Right? So obviously, I don't know if a summer patch, which is probably going to be 4.8, this time around is going to be happening in Sumeru or Fontaine. I don't think they're gonna make a new. I don't think they're gonna allow us to go back to, you know, the bottle of Sumeru. So most likely it's gonna be a Fontaine patch. But if Nido's gonna come back, most likely Alhaitham's gonna be there. Most likely, just gonna be predicting. Hydro Shoulder. Oh yeah, right. Or a specific dedicated Hydro buffer. That makes sense. I mean, it depends, right? So currently, no, it still has to be 4.8 first and then Natlin, right? Because last time we did have 3.8. So that's most likely going to be a 4.8 for a summer patch and then Natlin. But yeah, in terms of Siege Queen being Hydro Shoulder, I think that makes so much sense. How many good shoulder do we have in the game apart from Zhongli? So Zhongli is still the only specific shoulder in the game for a 5-star. We do have Dia, but she's not exactly a shoulder. Other than that, we only have 4-star shield. So it might make sense for Siege Queen to be a Hydro shoulder. I think that also makes sense. If she's a healer and a shoulder at the same time, she might have a chance to compete. But then there goes poor Kokomi, right? If Siege Queen does manage to be a shoulder and healer, and she has a little bit of Hydro infusion, then Kokomi is going to be out of, you know, the competition. But I don't think that's going to be the case. If Siege Queen does happen to be a healer and a shoulder, I don't think she has the capability to apply Hydro. Otherwise, Siege Queen is going to be way too powerful. Yeah, they did drop the code. The game's killing your space? Yeah, the game's killing everyone's space. I'll Siege Queen's a Hydro Gene for Furina HP drains. True, yeah. Full team, like whole team healer. If you guys didn't know, full team healing is so important for Furina, and we actually don't really have that many characters in the game who do that for a 5-star, right? So we have Xian Yun, we have Jin, we have Baiju, right? Which is why Baiju is still a very important character at this point in time. We do have Kokomi, but she's required to be on field. That's why Baiju is still a significantly better character than Yao Yao when it comes to Furina team, right? And also Kokomi doesn't work too well on Furina team because Kokomi has to be on field. That's the reason why whole team healing is so very important this point, especially when Furina is, you know, literally a character that's on most team. Therefore, you kind of want to have a character that has the ability to heal your full team and still has that resonance for the character of your team building. So either way, we're just going to be having to wait like around over a week time when, you know, patch the 4-star character are going to be dropping in of Arlecchino banner, and then we're going to have the teaser for patch 4.7 character. If there's going to be any new character for patch 4.7, right? Furina's really a unique character. You got Furina and Kuching in a single 10 pool. Nice. Oh my god. Wow, literally Kuching and Furina are both of my top character at this point in time. Kuching is still always going to be my most favorite character, and Furina is just right behind, very slightly after that. But Furina is just so lovely, man. Furina is just so lovely. So good. Do you guys realize that Arlecchino is like the only character who don't have mask here? All of them, all of the rest are like undercover. It's like Arlecchino is like so confident in her ability that she doesn't even need to wear a mask. Who knows? Who knows? That's pretty nice. Yeah. Man. She is the fourth Harbinger. So her power is like really up there already. That's actually pretty cool cosplay, not gonna lie. That's actually pretty cool cosplay. Man. That's very good. Where did it... Yeah, that's so good. Okay, that's very dedicated. I see. Awesome. Xianyu without glasses. So cool. Yeah, Arlecchino's gonna be a weekly boss. COVID is done, so she doesn't need a mask anymore. Makes sense. Makes sense. Ji Chong. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, built. Nice. Alright guys, so I think I'll be stopping the stream here and I'll go off stream and actually go ahead and do some research on Arlecchino, and I'm going to be making a video on Arlecchino very soon, and I'll be comparing her with Hu Tao too. So yeah, stay tuned for my videos. Alright guys, that was a very fun watch party. I hope you guys enjoy patch 4.6 and hopping on stream with me. Yeah, I'll catch you on my Discord server, and I look forward to you on my video as well. Alright guys, have a wonderful evening and I will see you soon. Alright, peace out.